Experience, how can religious freedom promote peace and security? I grew up in Pakistan during the 70s and 80s, in a time when there was tolerance. And I think that peace, religious freedom, to answer that, how does it promote peace and security? I think it helps us to become a tolerant society. And when there is tolerance, there is lack of conflict. And even if a conflict arises, because of that tolerance, the mutual tolerance that we have for each other, we can resolve that conflict. So having said that, my experience growing up in Pakistan was that my parents believed in women empowerment. I come from a family, 3 daughters, 3 sisters and a brother, and I'm the 3rd daughter. And my dad and my mom, both of them believed that the way you can empower yourself and make you be heard is through education. So we were all given the education, like not going to college was not an option. So my sister, she ended up in politics. I was working for a research institute before I got married and moved to America. After moving here, I had a background of international relations. After moving to America, I decided that I'm just going to be a full-time homemaker and just focus on raising a family. And I was in America living very happily. My sister came and she said that I saw so-and-so wearing a hijab and they allow it. I said, that's the beauty of America, that you have the choice to wear a hijab or you choose not to wear a hijab. Nobody questions you. Everybody is tolerant to each other. Isn't it just such a wonderful place to live? And then one morning, 9/11 happens. And my kids were in elementary school at that time. And I start noticing that people are now looking at me questioningly with a question that who am I and what do I represent? And then all of a sudden on TV or at Oprah and this show and that show, we see like people talking about Islam and Shiites and Sunniites and whatnot. And people ask me sometimes, so you're not a practicing Muslim? I said, no, I am. Why? You don't wear this. I said, well, that is not mandatory. Who said that? And I'm a very practicing and believing Muslim, and that allows me who I am, and that allows me to appreciate you, because our religion teaches tolerance to all other religions. But it was a hard time, because the media that was portraying the Muslims all over, not just from Pakistan, but everywhere else, that was not a very positive picture. And then a few years later, I get to meet Anila, and she just started her organization. I think it was early 2000s, 2011, 2012 sometime.
2009, 10,
yeah,
11.
I met you like around 11 or so. And she said, just come, join our meeting. I mean, you don't have to be a member or anything. And then I got there and I got to meet Dinah, I got to meet Deborah, I got to meet Faryal and our other Muslim friends. And I saw this platform of a place where women are, regular homemakers, not like career women or anything, but they were given this opportunity to express who they are and what they believe in, and to work for a society or for a community where there's less mistrust and more trust for each other and more belief in what good can come out. And then we started working on interfaith events, and that was really proven to be what's the terminology? I'm growing old, so I cannot remember words. Like when we bridge
the divides and also create an understanding.
Yeah, and create the understanding. And so I really got very much involved in that, and we did so many interfaith events, and we go to senior homes, and there are these seniors who have never met a Muslim before, and they say, oh my goodness, you come here to wish us on Christmas and on Hanukkah, and they are so touched. We go to Skid Row on Thanksgiving to feed the needy or hand out, and then the people, they don't care whether I'm Muslim or I'm Jewish. They just see a kind person who is there, who understand what they are going through. And then the highlight for me while working through AMBEC was organizing these big iftar at a Jewish synagogue. And the one that we held, I think we did 3 over there at the Newport,
Yes.
Newport Beach.
Yes.
This is a very, very exclusive neighborhood, and we have Newport Beach, and that synagogue has a congregation of, they're more liberal Jews, or what do you call them? I'm not sure.
Reform